Chapter 3. Vassal Urban Warfare.
When he's talking about birds fight, or animals fight when they have to, but you don't see a bird getting a gun and shooting another bird. But anyway. Summons.
In March of 1935, the Empire began its invasion across Gallia's eastern border. Maximilian, commander of the Gallian invasion front, built his army around mobile armor. Ghirlandaio and the other fortresses along the border fell to his tanks in quick succession. Bruhl's fall in under 2 hours was typical of villages in the Empire's path, and the road to the capital bore a steady flow of refugees. Randgries, Gallia's capital, a town secure and stable since ancient times. Within its walls stood the castle Randgries, and within its unicorn spire resided Cordelia, Gallia's princess. Supporting Gallia's policy of neutrality was a system of universal conscription. Under it, all schools required military training each year. In the event of a war, citizens were then drafted into the militia to defend their country. As the conflict with the East grew worse, both Welkin and Alicia found themselves no exceptions to that fate.
So these are my new digs. Oh, my uniform. I should get changed before reporting in. Better get ready now. Flares, binoculars, a compass, and a map. Everything you need for a nice hike. Or combat.
Welkin? Can I come in?
Sure, it's open.
Oh, you're already changed too. Let's see. Not bad, not bad. You look good, actually. So, how about me? Do I look all right in this? Convincing?
Let's take a look. Yeah, you look fine. You wear it like a pro.
Hold on. Alright, I'm back. Damn interruptions. Alright.
Really? You're not just saying that?
Of course not. You look tough. I like it.
Oh, good. I was worried it looked kind of silly.
No way. That plating on the back? It's like a coleopterate exoskeleton. Beetle-tastic.
Colio what? And did you just say beetle? Welkin? What kind of girl wants to hear that she looks like a bug?
Bug.
Huh? Not just any bug. A rhinoceros beetle. King of the insects. Who wouldn't want that?
Uh-huh. I guess I'll just try to take that as a very Welkin sort of compliment.
Tell me about that scarf. You've been wearing it since I met you.
Oh, this? It's part of my uniform from the bakery.
Is that right?
I don't want to forget the time I spent busting my buns baking. I plan to keep wearing it until I can get back to manning the ovens again.
And it is soaked red with the blood of my enemies.
That's great. Once you do, I'll be first in line to get some of that bread.
Bread.
Is that a promise? Well, I'll be sure to have plenty of it ready and waiting for you.
Absolutely. Hey, if you're ready, we should probably go see the captain now.
Okay, that's what all that stuff was. Squad 7 is born.
Come in.
Excuse me, ma'am. Galleon Militia enlistee Welkin Gunther, reporting for duty.
Ma'am, Galleon Militia Enlistee Alicia Melchiot, also reporting for duty.
I'm Captain Eleanor Varrot, commander of this regiment. Gunther, you're promoted to lieutenant. You'll be leader of Squad 7 now.
Ma'am,
You'll be under the lieutenant's command. Understood?
Ma'am,
What do you know? It is you. Nice coincidence, huh, Welkin?
Valdio? I had no idea that you'd enlisted.
Yep. Now that there's a real war going on, I joined up. Pretty much all the officer and training boys are here just like you.
You know each other.
Yes, ma'am. We knew each other at university. Welkin was in science and I was in archaeology. And just look at us now. No archaeology or science. Looks like the two of us are studying more, I guess.
Looks that way. It's good to see you.
And you.
That'll be all for now. There's a strategy briefing later today, but you still have time for you to catch up. You'll be spending a lot of time on the post and in Randgrees. They'll be your new home, so get to know them. That'll be all. Report back in time for the briefing. Until then, you're dismissed.
Oh yes, it's been a long time. Let's see. Members, command room. Yeah, you get to choose the members. Training field, R&D. Let's go. Let's see. Do this foist. Rosie. I have a couple of permanent party members like Rosie and Largo, and this other option that's right below this one, you can add, I guess they're like NPCs, but the difference between them and these guys, if they get wounded, or if they die or whatever, then like the game will end, and I think you have to start over, but if the NPC dies, they die for real, so you have to do your best not to let them die. Kind of a pain in the ass. She's a shock trooper, I think, and he's a lancer. Commander, scout. Okay, that's all I have for now. Alrighty, time to add some more. That's what this is, I think. Okay, who do I want in my squad?
It's good to see you doing the rounds. Welcome.
Welcome.
This is the command room. Use it to structure your squad.
Yep.
You will have access to both drafted and volunteer recruits. Now that I think of it, Squad 7 is still short on soldiers, isn't it? I'll explain how this works. This is the master list. The recruits have all been assigned classes based on their talents. I should probably touch on the 5 classes, just so we're clear. First off, you have the scouts. Just like the name suggests, they'll be your eyes. Their best asset is their mobility. They can go out, collect intel, then make it back safely. That, and a keen eye for enemies. A good scout can spot a man in tall grass from 100 yards. That comes at the price of firepower. Their job is spotting enemies, not taking them out. Next up, the shock trooper. They're the ones to break through enemy lines and clean up. They offer excellent offense and defense. As far as combat goes, they're as good as it gets.
Yeah, they have the machine gun, and they're good at offense and defense, but they can't run very far. I think their meter, you know, the one that depletes, is the more you move. It's about half that of the scout. But anyway.
While they lack any specialized techniques, they also don't have any obvious shortcomings. Think of them as the least finicky unit in your squad, Lieutenant. After them, we have Lancers, then anti-tank units. They're critical when facing armored targets. Their purpose is pretty self-explanatory. In most cases, they're the only way to stop a tank. They're also well shielded from explosives, which conveniently includes tank mortars. Sadly, they're slow and weak to gunfire. Their limited ammo could also be called a drawback. Changing gears, we have the engineers. They handle supplies and perform combat support. They can restock other units' ammunitions, treat the wounded, even repair tanks on site. They can place sandbags for cover, disarm mines, repair towers, you name it. Their actual combat skills are very low. Think of them as combat facilitators.
Gotta have a couple of those guys.
Lastly, we have the snipers. They can shoot down targets from a considerable distance. You won't find better soldiers for marksmanship and range. They can hit targets I can barely see. Sniping rifles also come with scopes that work to augment a sniper's natural eyesight. Drawbacks include low mobility and defense. If the enemy gets them alone, they're done for. That should cover the basics. Go ahead and put a squad together now. There's room for 20, and you can swap units at any time.
All right, let's see. 20. I can't switch out them because these are my permanents and also main characters. Okay, let's see. Scouts. Let's see, these are all scouts. There's Nancy. Susie, I think she's a good one. Frisia. Kevin. I think he's a good shock trooper. Metalhead. Attack power. For the future, we need less of defense. I think he's a good one. Born leader, child of nature. Hey, there's Eddie. She's a good shock trooper. Jane. Oh shit, it's Jan. Oh my god. Fancies men. Having men nearby makes them happy, leading to enhanced accuracy when firing. Oh my god. He's probably one of the strongest lancers, and he's gay. He's gayer than a pink triangle, dipped in the colors of the rainbow. Favorite food is fudge, and taking a weekend at Fire Island. Anyway, or spending a weekend at Fire Island. Hector, I think he's a good lancer. Xena, Yoko. Let's see, chick. Oh, these are engineers. Dallas Watt. Nadine. What about snipers? Only got 2 damn snipers? That sucks. Marina Wolfston. Yeah. Okay, 20. Let's see. Scout. These are shock trooper. Okay, I'll have... Oh, shit. Let's see. 5 scouts should do the trick for now. Let's see. You.
I'm Frisia York, handsome. I know you'll take real good care of me.
I'll try. You do have to take care of them because these aren't like these guys where, like I said, if they get injured, it's game over in some cases. But someone like her and the other recruits, if they get injured and you don't reach them in time, they die for real and you can't get them back ever. So you gotta be like really friggin' careful. Okay. Oops. Okay, so. Her.
My name is Susie Evans, sir. I realize I'm inexperienced, but I'll do all I can.
Welcome. Him.
Hey, Welkster. I'm Melville Young. I'll do my best, man.
I like your hair, anyway.